in Wajir, in Marsabit, Tanariva, Taita Taveta, and many other counties. Close to about 30 counties in Kenya are affected by drought at the moment. Many animals are affected, and we are trying to explore ways of cooperating with the KALRO and the Special Program State Department, so that in the future we may not have animals, whether goats or cows or sheep or camels, dying, or donkeys dying because of drought. So we are here to put in place, to put our hands together with the senior officials of KALRO so that we can start preparing for such an emergency, such a disaster again in future. We may not have been properly, we may not have put such a program we are trying to put at the moment as a government, but we are looking into putting in place where we can have strategic animal feed center, strategic animal feed reserve, strategic animal feed reserve, so that once we have a drought in future, the only thing we'll be looking at is the transporting this feed in all corners of affected counties. At the moment, we don't have strategic animal feed reserve. But we are working so hard under the instructions of the president to mop up all what we have within KALRO and other institutions or other, even in the private market, to ensure the animals in Turkana, animals in Mandera, and other corners of our arid and semi-arid counties are not going to die because of lack of animal feed. President and his government have put in place resources, enough resources to supply animal feed across all these affected counties in Kenya. But moving forward, moving into the future, we must, as a government, as government institutions, under the very strong directives of His Excellency the President, we must put in place strategic animal feed reserve, and we have government institutions and capacity to start growing other plants which can be used to make animal supplement within KALRO land. And also we have NOS, which has the capacity. We have young people who are getting trained there, who are doing national service, and they can work in some of these programs or these projects. So we have come together to put our mind together to see what we need to do, what kind of MOUs we need to sign, what kind of resources we need to commit in starting the process of establishing a strategic animal feed reserve, so that in future we may not lose camels, cows, goats, and sheep. And that is the basis of the livelihood of so many people in many counties which have been affected. As a government, we are a responsible government, and we must take care of livelihood of all those who have been affected by the drought and who may be affected by the drought in future. That's why we have come together. And probably I may ask the chairman of KALRO, Dr. Wangoko, to say one thing, one. But before then,
thank you, CS, for coming to KALRO Naivasha. You are welcome. You have seen all the potential that we have. You have seen our capacity. We are ready to support the president on this issue of the droughts. We know this one is a very big headache now to all government institutions, and especially to you, the CS in charge of the disasters. KALRO is ready to work with you, CS. We are ready to do everything that is possible. We are asking your ministry to come in, support KALRO so that we can have enough distribution of the animal feeds and animal nutrients to northeastern region and to the other places which are affected by the drought. CS, we need to think about tomorrow always, and I'm hoping because of your energy, let us not see these emergencies again. Let us organize ourselves always that there must be an emergency, and we set ourselves about animals. Our CS, Mutahi Kagwe, the CS Minister of Agriculture and Livestock, is concerned also about it, and he sent us and he told us that we work together with you, and we will be able to do anything possible that can be able to assist our brothers and our sisters in the dry areas. Thank you.
So probably also the Director General.
Okay. It's okay. Okay, thank you very much. This morning we are happy as KALRO family to host the Cabinet Secretary of State Department of the State Department so that we can be able to discuss how we can be able to support the livestock sector in terms of supporting them in the food, high nutritional feeds. KALRO is happy to partner with the State Department and the other partners so that we can be able to respond the issues of drought. Drought is a very serious problem, and as an agency of the government, we will do all what it takes to ensure that we don't lose lives, we don't lose livestock, and we will want to carry forward the discussion we've had today so that in the next few coming weeks, we should be able to resolve and support the counties in the ASAL areas, particularly in supporting with high nutrition feeds from this particular facility. Thank you. Sorry.
Finally, we want to assure all Kenyans who are affected by this drought that the government, through the leadership of His Excellency the President, we have enough food for everybody who is affected in these counties, and we are distributing massive distribution of food across all the counties. I have been in Marsabit, in Mandera, and many other counties to ensure and monitoring the distribution of the food. So we continue to assure all Kenyans that the government has enough food for everyone, and no one is going to suffer, sleep hungry because of lack of food. President has ensured there are enough resources, there are enough stock within our warehouses at the moment, and we'll continue distribution, massive distribution within the period where Kenya will be experiencing the drought. Also, we are in a process of organizing the animal feeds. We are not going to rest. We have been given firm instruction by the president that we are not going to rest until animal feed reaches all corners where animals are affected by drought. And that's why we are here in KALRO to explore ways of achieving that in the most efficient, effective, and also supplying on distributing the right qualities of animal feed. Thank you.
Kujeni, harakishani mguu nani. Wengine mnakuwa haraka.
Ready? So the chairman will tell you to do when you are ready. When you are ready.
Nini hapana kaaga namna hii lazima msimame. Semeni no.